I think that's when you were put on Nixon's enemies list.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And absolutely, there was no question about that.
I'm curious, Mayor Dellums, because my husband also was on that list. What were you subjected to? I just want to see if there's some commonalities.
Well, I'm sure that my privacy was invaded. You know, I remember a expert from the University of Maryland on electronic eavesdropping
Yes.
came both to my Washington office and to my Bay Area office and signed a sworn statement that my telephones were being electronically monitored. So that was real. And this was an objective, outside expert, globally renowned for his expertise, did that. Right? So that was there. I had telephone company people come and assert very cleanly that they were directed to monitor my telephone calls. I remember a telephone repair person in Washington, D.C. showed me on the telephone pole. He said, because he came to fix my phone, and he said, "Sir, see that?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, and he got up on the pole and he pointed directly to the apparatus. So I knew that they were listening to my office, they were listening to my home. But I decided that I would not allow that to impair me, that I would not become paranoid.
But you didn't know about a list until after Nixon was forced to leave office?
I found out about the list after, but I knew that I was on somebody's list.
That's right.
But the interesting thing was that coming back home to the Bay Area, I mean, that was like, red badge of courage.
It was, wasn't it?
Like, no.
For those who weren't on the list, it was
Right. No, this is the Bay Area. To be on Nixon's enemy list, my constituency went, yes, So, but
Yes.
there were those moments. There were in a lot of lonely moments. Because when I first went there, many of my colleagues worked at trying to crush me. There are times when I literally found myself screaming to be heard on the floor. The noise level would go up so that I would literally have to try to scream to be heard. And when they would vote, these Dellums amendments down, they would vote no so loudly that the place would almost shake. But I'm just a guy. If you slap me, I hurt. You cut me, I bleed. And sometimes we'd work late at night. And when staff would be gone, I'd go to my office and sit in the dark in my office and just cry. Just ask whatever power that's greater than me, give me the strength to get up and go endure. And sometimes I didn't want to. Because you just want to be cared like everybody else. But I became this symbol, became this abstract thing that people wrote about that was totally devoid of the humanity that I felt as a person. And sometimes just to walk off the floor with my head up, when they would, no, really loudly, and just to walk off, to not let them, at that commercial, never let them see you sweat, to not let them see you with your head down, knowing that they really hurt you, to go to my office and like get myself back together and then walk back out there strong, But there are a lot of painful, lonely moments that most people have no sense of. And I would imagine most of my constituents over the years had Had no idea, no sense of it.